Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, right. So, lots going on in the world, right? Haven't made a video in a while. Seen a lot of things going on. A lot of people going crazy. A lot of people not going crazy. Just feel like there's people just. Some people call them the sheep. I don't know. There's so many people just that go with the flow every day and go with what's comfortable to their lives and what's to their situation, to their environment. Like, so many people talking trash and talking shit. And then it's all this politics, buddy, politics. Get out of the politics. I'm saying it's hard to talk about, but people are going mad over it. People are fighting over it. It's sick. It's demented, and that's what they want you to do. Politicians, presidents, government officials, they love it because it gives them more work to do. You get it? Just been really thinking a lot, being educated on the Constitution and the things of our country, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people say. Really, matters what matters. That's what matters. There's so many things in this world right now going on. If you just stick to the basics and look at what's been going on and get a grasp of reality. There's some people I don't believe that they see reality or they choose not to. Maybe I'm lucky I grew up in a rough area where I got to see I don't feel lucky, but, being abused by the police, when I was young, and people, will judge me, after they get to know me, especially religious people, very judgmental. And they're supposed to be the least, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, along with that story, people don't have no care for another person's story, for another person's experience, because if it doesn't sound like it's gonna fit in their mood or their comfortable zone, well, you are denied. So we need to stop denying. Not us. I'm talking about people like that. I call them individuals because I believe there's the people and then there's individuals. There's the people who are the people, that see what's going on and understand this realm. Then there's individuals that individually do what they do. A lot of government officials, I call individuals. And it's sad because, they think that we are spreading hate on them, and that's not the case by far. We're trying to spread truth to help the situation. People that are doing audits are trying to, yes, it can be provoking at times to some people, but guess what? To provoke someone is not a bad thing. It's actually challenging them to either do better or do worse. So guess what's going to come out? Either you're going to do better, cop, government official, judicial people, staff, government officials. Either you're going to do better or you're going to do worse. It's your choice. And we got so far out of hand, man. It's just crazy, and it's insane. This defunding thing. People are, especially the Republicans, are using this. I don't like to get into all this because it's all the same shit. But the Republicans are using, the Democrats want to defund. Screw the sides. People in general that care about our state, our country, and our states we live in. We care because we want to lessen the amount of police. The old term, quantity over quality. Well, see, now we have all these cops out there trying to produce income, profit, out there on the streets and bringing money in and kidnapping people and stealing from them and all this stuff. And we don't need that. We need just a few cops to protect and serve, do their job. And we don't want to take all the cops away. But what we want to do is if we lessen it's about numbers. Remember numbers. Always remember numbers. If we take some of the cops off the street, go through your files, we take the ones that might be, you look at their stuff, say, hey, this guy, you know what? Yeah, let's let him go because he could do something bad, make us look bad. We'll keep this guy though, because this guy, let's give him a chance. At least I think his heart's right. He wants to be a cop, but he sees all this other bad stuff going on with his buddies. So but let's get rid of those buddies. Let's keep him. Then what we do is we take that money from those enormous paychecks that those people get, those cops get, and we take that money and we make teams like, let's say there's a call 911 for my son's his addiction and he's having issues and we need help here. Well, you don't need a cop to deal with that. Let's get a special task, like a team of addiction people that come out with these funds ready, say, hey, we can help you right now, let's get you to here. People like help. They don't like being hurt by cops. They want to be helped. So we get these teams. Someone's having a breakdown and they need mental health to be taken care of, and so we have a team on deck ready to go instead of cops that can come out. Hey, he's having a mental breakdown. How do we handle this? Because we went to school for this stuff. We are here specifically to help this situation. And let's say that it wasn't directly over the phone indicated. So the cops get there and say, okay, well, we don't want to really get with this. Let's call that team up we got. Let's get them out. I mean, this sounds mad to some people. I know it sounds fucking crazy, right? I mean, let's get into the world. It sounds crazy. No, but this is like, it's real. It can happen. I mean, we're capable of anything. We're human. We're strong. We have all this power and all these things we do and all this technology. Let's do it right, man. Let's do it right. Let's say there's a domestic issue going on. I'm not talking about, some guys stabbing his wife. I mean, I'm talking about, there's a dispute at home. People that have domestic issues all the time. Let's have a couple people come out that handle domestic situations so we don't got to take no one to jail. If we start handling these situations differently, these are answers, these are solutions to problems. See, the world doesn't want that, though, because everyone's so angry and everybody likes what the government does because it feeds their greed. Greed for this, greed for anger, greed for money. I mean, it just feeds it. Solutions, if we start seeing some solutions, answers to problems, the world would change, then people would change. Because, see, that's the thing, people don't understand spiritual matters either. Forget religious matters, spiritual matters. We're spiritual, we are spiritual in some way, some sense. Everyone can admit that to some point. So there's a spiritual realm going on. There's a lot of negativity in that realm right now. But if we start being more positive, getting some of these issues taken care of, I'm telling you, the realm would change. People would change because we make everything up. This land, we make this land. Our houses, we make our houses. Our relationships, we make those. It's who we are. You got to hear that. You got to get that inside, man, and understand that we can change things. We can change things. The people. Now, individuals need help. Some of them might not ever understand. That's just what it is. Racism, it's never always going to go away. There's racism in all colors, towards every color. I mean, that's the truth. I grew up with it. I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, not my neighborhood right there, but like, my schooling and everything. And there was all that racism in my neighborhood, don't get me wrong, but like, I lived right on the edge though, I went to school, and so I experienced, but I wasn't mad about that. Like, I understood, their parents went through some things, man, their families, and I'm sure they heard that in the house and they came to school and they see me, and they're upset, but later on I became friends with most of them, That's just reality. Because when you want the right things, you'll find a way to make the right things happen. But haters are gonna hate. That's it.